Another benefit could be is release stress, as you can't really go outside and just punch them on the face and release all your stress. Whilst in boxing, it's the whole sport, so some sports can release stress, but then on the other hand, some sports can create stress, as there might be a marathon coming up and you've never done one before and it's kind of like big. So, but then this also can increase your mental challenge, as for some people that can be quite daunting for some people. Increased fitness may lead to enjoyment, as say in dance you could not be very good as you only just started, and when you go to a battle you could be beaten, and you might not enjoy it. But if you train and increase your fitness, you could get better at dance and then beat someone in more people in battles, which will increase your enjoyment in dance. By doing exercise, it can actually make you feel good, because regular exercise gives you a release of serotonin, and missing out on like a lesson every week makes you feel like something's missing because serotonin hasn't been released. Also, the feel-good factor, if you do regular exercise, say in dance again, you could feel good because you're more confident as you train more, and this helps your self-esteem as well. Healthy active lifestyle exercise can lead to a healthy active lifestyle, which can protect you from diseases and illnesses.
A lot of sport need cooperation, and you need to develop a lot of teamwork and things. Rugby, netball, football, and you just need to develop teamwork and make you improve your performance. The reason for doing sport is the competition. If you're in a team or a competitive league, you're going to fight for a position in a team or a position in a league. However, some people only do it for the aesthetic appreciation, such as skiing and snowboarding. Another reason for doing sport is the development of social mixing and making friends. If you join a team in a competitive league, sometimes you only want to do it if you know people there. If you don't know anyone there, then it might not be as enjoyable. A lot of people do sport for the physical challenge and do it so you have a feeling of competition and makes you want to win it. For example, a marathon is good for this because you're only going to try to win it and you're against a lot of other people in the race, and it'll give you lots of competition.
One of the influences is resources. If you live in Hawaii and you can't really do skiing or snowboarding because there's not much snow, whilst if you live in Austria where there's like snowy mountains and everything, skiing and snowboarding is a good sport because everyone basically does it there because of the snowy mountains. Another influence is socio-economics. Cost becomes a big part in sport, such as skiing, as you need to pay for like lift pass, the equipment, and then so you have to pay to use the slope and all that. So that kind of drives people away from sport because it's really expensive. Whilst if you do dance, all you need is a piece of like floor. You can even do it in the street, and you'll be able to do it good.
A lot of people do sport for the people around them. They may have friends or family who play sport with them. If they have friends who play sport with them, they'll enjoy it more. If they have family who are into sport in their past lives and things like that, then they'll enjoy sport as well and may have a bit of an advantage compared to everyone else if they have a bit of sports history in their genes. Lots of people do sport, but sometimes you have to have good health and well-being. So say if you're running a marathon or running a race, if you have a certain type of asthma, you may not be able to run it because you may not be suitable for the kind of race that's accepting. Lots of people do sport for the aesthetic appreciation. They do sport for the enjoyment of life, not in a competition. Sometimes when you're doing sport, the observer may appreciate the performer, and that's sometimes classed as aesthetic appreciation.